Okay. Let's see. We'll just stream a little bit today. Because you guys deserve it. Because I haven't been active, like, at all. So I should probably do that right about now. I guess I'll just, like, build a little bit. Just do some stuff like that. I really have no plan at all. I'm just building an extreme, and I figured it would be interesting to... You better? Yeah, I'm better. I can give you the story. It's a long story. Well, actually, it's not a long story. It was just long to endure, because, like, for all of last week, I was in the hospital. It was terrible. But I'm good now. What's up, Sim? So, just gonna build a little bit. Have some fun. Maybe practice Berserk a little bit, because that's my next extreme. That'll probably be tomorrow or Wednesday. So, let me move my mic a little bit, because it gets kind of annoying at times. Fucking hell. We gotta do that. I'd set this gradient to probably like multiply or something. Let's see. There we go. So that does work. It is on multiply. What about additive? How does that mesh with the rest of the level? I like additive. Yeah, I can take that. Let's just put this on group 1. Take this, grab one of you guys. Just plop you in place like that. So now, that reaches off the screen, I think. We need it to be a couple blocks higher. Let's just make it, play it safe and do like 3, and then gradients. I keep hitting my mic. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like move it in such a way to where I don't keep hitting it. Let's see. That works. Just make that invisible. See if that's good, like telegraphing. I think it's fine. You've beaten an extremely demon before. The hardest demon you've beaten. You remember is 9 circles. I don't know how you'd forget that you beat an extreme. Like that would be. I know, that's what I'm saying. How can you forget beating an extreme? Like that's actually, like for me, that's a monumental thing. Like whenever I beat I Never Dream, I remember my reaction to it. I remember the day that I beat it, and that was like huge because I broke the mental barrier that was me thinking that I couldn't beat another extreme for like ever. And then I just beat I Never Dream out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my god, I actually like have skill. Don't remember what the extreme demon was. That's crazy. I'd like to call BS on that claim right there. Because I don't know how anybody forgets an extreme that they've beaten. Like, once you beat like a ton of them, maybe that's more reasonable. Maybe once you've beaten an absolute like a boatload of them. Was it an extreme demon, perhaps? There we go, that looks better. I have a feeling that this doesn't... There you are. Let me get you. Flip you over like that, so that way. Maybe what about this? Maybe that looks better. No Erebus, Brogat, no RGB Trilogy. Yada and Sonic Wave. Okay, well. If what you're saying is true, then alright, I'll cut you some slack, but... But, like, how do you forget an extreme that you've beaten? Like, I don't know if it's, like, a thing where you've beaten so many that you just forgot what else you've beaten, which that may be understandable. Like, if you've beaten 700 extremes and you forget one of them that you beat, that may be a little bit more reasonable just because of the fact that, like, you've beaten so many already that having another one in your catalog is like, oh yeah, that's there, I guess, you know what I mean? Does that do anything to the flowers? Kinda does. Can I take this? I'll just warp this down a little bit. Make sure that doesn't touch there. We should be alright. Warp it down a little bit more just to be safe. Rotate it a little bit too, just to get it out of the way. Bro's crazy at decorating. I just experiment. I find out what works and what doesn't, and then I just go from there with it. Let's take this. Like, honestly, this looks like an acid trip of a level, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Let's make both of these. And actually, let's take this and just put it on 2 instead and see how that... Yeah, this just looks like a total acid trip of a level. Alright, let's see. What am I thinking here? The worst part is that after I got out of the hospital, they gave me these meds that I have to take every 6 hours, so I have to wake up at like 6 in the morning to take them. And it's not like, oh, you only have to take this for like a few days. No, I have to take it for like 6 weeks. They filled the prescription bottle to the top. I mean, yeah, you can tell me all the demons you've beaten. I'm not gonna discredit the fact that you've beaten like any hard levels. I just don't have any proof, so I get skeptical. Like, if you genuinely forgot an extreme that you've beaten with only 8 demons, wink wink, then, you know, maybe that's an issue on my end. I don't know. I don't like that design. That looks weird. No, it can work. I can make it work. I can make it work. We'll just put corner blocks here and there. Link this together. This can work if I execute it the way I want to. First off, let's take this. Oh, shoot. Let's take this, copy paste that there, boom. And then let's put this, oh my god. Put this on 2. Oh, shoot. Wait, no, 1 detail 2. Yeah, there you go. Okay, 1 detail 2. So now, yeah. Okay, cool, cool. Let's take this guy. Let's copy paste it over here. Let's keep it the same, actually. I have a slight idea on what I want to do. 3, shift the hue to like, I don't know, 100 or something. And then take this. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take these guys and flip them over like this. Take 3, but we just need this HSV value. 109. Negative 109. There we go. Put this on. Hello? This should be on B1, bro. Nine circles, Yada, Sonic Wave, Doorbay, Difficult 4, Ice Carbon, Zust. The Nightmare to the Grave, Destiny of Nature. Nightmare of Zust? Or Ice Carbon Zust? Huh. Those are all the demons that you've beaten. I mean, if I I could take a second and go here. Let's go demon filter completed. I have like, oh yeah, I have 100. Oh yeah, look at that bloodbath. 9 circles, lightning rod, platinum adventure. I've beaten a lot of easy demons just because I was grinding them for a little while. Supersonic. Did I beat Supersonic? I guess I did. I can't remember. Sure. Future Funk, Toe V2, 8-0. Yep, this one. Jawbreaker, Visible Club Step, Mechanical Showdown. Yep. Black Blizzard, there we go. Chaos Airflow, yep. Acu is Slap Squad. Blade of Justice, Desert Temple. Invisible Deadlock, I remember beating that. That one was terrible. Star Road, Fear Me, Magma Bound. Do I still have it? I have it downloaded still. Really? I gotta get farther. I don't remember the level at all. Tabasco, I remember beating Pyromaniac, Psychosis, Shadow Temple, Deadly Club Step, yep. Double Dash, Memory, Frectura. Hellcat sucked. White Women was funny. Oh yeah, Broken Signal, that one was fun. Mastermind. Hell in Heaven, yep. Crowd Control, that one was kind of bad. Tendo. Proto Flicker. Rash, yep. Sparkling Hope, that one sucked. Worst Trip, there we are. Yeah, I've beaten a lot of levels. That's for sure. Definitely beaten a couple levels over the time that I've played GD. I haven't even used that many groups, that's good. What difficulty do you think Rob top level electrodynamics should be? That is very subjective to skill set. Like, because it's so weirdly balanced in some areas, like you don't know what's what. It's really hard to judge. Like, I mean, first playing it, I'd say like 10 star. That would be a good rating for it, but then it gets like really difficult in the second half. Like that UFO is kind of crazy. I don't remember any of the coins. I mean, I know the first coin, and I think I know the second coin. Yeah, there's the second coin right there. I forgot it. Yeah, that's like, that's solid medium demon gameplay right there. Like, I don't even know. Say like, I don't even know. I'd say that's probably like easy demon right there. Not demon, bro. That shit, and dude. Be club step in 4,000 attempts in 9 days. Why did it take you 4,000 attempts to be club step? Like, holy crap, bro. That is a bit of a extended period of time, I would have to say. 4,000 attempts for club step. I remember, okay, so funny story. I remember beating my first demon in church, of all places. Whenever I still went to church. And you had like 45 attempts on club step. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard once you know how to play it. I beat my first ever demon in church. And it was Toe 2. Because I just did not want to play club step for the life of me. So I ended up beating Toe 2 as my first demon. And I remember because it was in the middle of service. So I was like... So I couldn't, like, react or anything. Or else I would get, like... absolutely flamed. So I was just like, what? I just beat Toe 2 in the middle of church, like, service. And I was, I didn't even, it was so funny. I remember that was my first, I was like 9 or something. I was so young at the time. And go figure, it would take me until I was, what, like, 16? No, I was 13 whenever I beat my first extreme. And then I was 16 whenever I beat my second. So it's definitely been a journey. And then from there, I've just absolutely blown through levels like mad. Nice. I don't even know whether I should add, like, glow in some areas, because the problem is that this level's such an acid trip of a level as is. Like, I don't know whether I want to do anything. I have to nerf this, because what you can do right here is you can click this black orb really late, go into the blue portal, and hit this spike, so I really need to, I need to do something about that. I can honestly just do that. Problem solved. Problem solved. Let's go. Take this guy, we're gonna unlink this, and we are going to copy the values, so that way whenever I place the next set of blocks, I can paste the state. It's like, it's really funny, because I, like, predicted the Space UK reaction before I even did it. Or before he even did it, because I couldn't react because I was in church. So technically, I'm like the predecessor to Space UK. Does that mean I'm a hacker? Uh-oh. Do that, but just put it on 2. Why not? Take that. Bang. That looks so weird. I don't know why I'm doing this. What am I doing with my life? go to layer 7. We have to copy and paste this stuff over real quick. This weird ass decoration. Oh, look at that. What the heck? But it works so well because it meshes with the level. How much rates you got? I have no rated levels because I just don't ever finish any. Like, I mean, I made Good Night. Let me go through all my unlisted levels. Or no, I made Good Morning, that's what it was. I made Good Morning. Which is too much of like a seizure-inducing level. It's too much of a seizure-inducing level to ever get rated. Like, I haven't gotten anything on like a level request stream. Like, cause I would hop into mod level request streams, as one usually would. And they just wouldn't play my level because it never got rolled. And then eventually, over time, I just gave up on the idea that I was gonna get my level rated because it's just so flashy. I was like, this probably isn't gonna get rated, so I'm just gonna let it go. Okay. We can take this. Copy and paste that over. And then what we can do here. Oh, we need to link these objects together. Oh my god. So we'll take these. So now. Okay. Actually, let's unlink this for now. Let's just copy the values of that. Then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to boop. Man, okay. I hate whenever I move these things on a grid when they're like 1/4 on the grid. Because then I have to like set everything up and then move them. Paste state, paste color. There we go. I can practice Berserk a little bit. That would be interesting to do. Let's put it on 2, but like knock the HSV like all the way over here. There we go. Berserk is a very interesting level. I don't know. Whenever I started going for it, there was one part at the drop that I just could not get consistent. And I was actually thinking about just dropping it and going for something else. And so I practiced Dole Damos. Or no, I practiced Butiti 3 a little bit. I did a practice run of that, and I concluded that Butiti 3 sucks. So then I decided to practice Dole Damos, and now that level is so laggy that I just can't play it consistently. Like, it's insane. Oh, 415 subs. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't even notice the subscribers going up. I was just too locked in on this. Let's see, let's take you. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Lucas? know what? That's cool. I don't care. Love how I don't even need to use that many color channels. I can just, like, do random stuff. Make it a level, but you don't think it's rate worthy? Well, I don't know if this is rate worthy, so I don't give a shit about what I do. I really don't know whether this is rate worthy or not. I just kind of don't care as much, and I just have fun, and that's what ends up getting me the most satisfaction. Alright, that's good looking. What's looking good cooking? What? What's up, Mr. Underscore? Looks cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's take these objects that I rarely ever use ever. Let's take them and let's touch up a little parts of the level with it. Give it like a little platform. There we go. That looks better. Let's see how I can translate that into other areas of the level. Let's see, can I? Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. That was an awesome conversation, dude. Very productive. Got so much done. Can always do it like that. Change the hue up a little bit. There we go, give it a nice little glow. Okay. We need to fill in this empty space right here, and I have the idea. We just get one of these little flower things that I made. Just copy and paste that over. Let's take this, get rid of it for now, and we are going to I finally got to the final boss in Silk Song. The actual, like, final boss. Yeah, I do have some level in my effects. That's, yeah. No, that's my whole shtick, is that I can make something really interesting looking, but half the time it's, like, just effect madness. But sometimes it works really well, and that's whenever I keep stuff. Like, I mean, Pursuit Vehicle is a prime example of that. Oh shoot, are all these? Oh man, okay. Did I just completely miss it? Looks good to me, looks good to me. Yeah, I've got some level in my effects, that's for damn sure. Let's get rid of that real quick. Let's take this and just flip it over and put it on no touch just for added effect. There we go, and just put those together. The way that whenever you scroll over here and it looks like that, be like, oh shit, I don't even know what to name this level. This level's such a level that I don't know what to name it. It's just an interesting level overall. Oh my god. Oh, if I had like 2 donuts for breakfast, because I'm on a weird restricted diet right now because of my hospital trip. So it's like I can only eat certain foods and whatnot for a little while my colon recovers from literally having a canker sore. Let's see. I do not know what I can do for this. We're gonna bring in a random ass block design because I do not care. We're gonna, well, do I really want to do that? What I could do, however, is just make a block and then just put a block outline in the middle of it. You're starting to hate the theme of your level. You're gonna scrap it and start a new one. Honestly, that's kind of how I operate too. Like, whenever I'm unsatisfied with something, I usually get like a very severe mind block, and then I just can't do anything with it anymore. And so I have to like really convince myself to actually do something with it. Let's copy the values. Let's take this. Let's go. You just beat your 4th medium demon. Oh, GG's. Good game. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. For some reason, your mind wants me to make it Radeon. The name kind of slaps. The name is hitting. Not gonna lie, the name is kind of hitting. And honestly, you don't even need to go with a certain theme for your level. It can just be whatever the fuck you care about. Like, whatever the fuck you want to do. Because that's what I do for a lot of my levels. Like, if I were to stick to a theme with this, I guarantee you I would never finish it. Jonathan GD. Basically, I can get Jonathan on a call. Hold on. I can get... Oh, I think he's on a call with somebody else right now. Damn. Get Jonathan GD. Could you show me your level? I mean, yeah, I could. I could do that for right now. Okay, so that's a bug I need to fix. Do you do level requests? I mean... Oh, shoot. Wait, I'm on the wrong... I'm so dumb. I'm gonna frickin'... Here's the level again. How can you not remember that? I don't know. I just... I forget. This is literally how I don't have proof for my multi-arm completion. Also, I can do level requests. If you want to send it through, as long as it isn't like anything that will get me kicked off of... Yeah, it's kind of an acid trip of a level. Because I just don't care. Mute? What do you mean? I'm not muted. I can see. Make a red flashy level? I don't know. Oh, your stream was muted. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like I said, to answer your question, I can do level requests. I just typically don't do them. Like a hard 7-star level. I mean, yeah, I can give it a shot. If you send the ID through, I can do that. I know I get a lot of views off of, I can probably get a lot of viewers off of like level request streams and whatnot, and like providing actual feedback. Obviously, I'm not going to pose myself as like a mod or anything, but... Oh, shoot. Let me copy that too. Alright, let's... Just give me one moment. Let me warp this down. The best part about effect levels is that you can effectively just copy paste them and not give a shit about what you do, and it's awesome. Okay. 8 humans in stream, I know. Crazy. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 3, 3. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 3, 3. My ears. Oh god. Bro, this is actually like... Yeah, I can do level requests if you want. Bro, honestly? Honestly? Wrong ID? What do you mean wrong? Literally the best level ever, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I can do level requests if you want. Yeah, you like flowers too. Nice. Let me put this one on 2, detail 2, boom. So we have contrast. Oh, it was 993? Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 9, 3. Yeah, oh yeah. 1, 2, 5. You are correct. A lot. Well, this is gonna probably be good. Okay, okay. Okay. I like the background. I think it's a very good background and simplistic. I also love the designs. I like the block designs a lot. Good sepia filter. Or grayscale. I can't remember which one it is, but it looks like sepia. Okay! I like the diversity in style here. Like, especially with the ground spikes, how you add that little detail. And why did that transition slap so hard? What the hell? What? That's actually cool as hell. Okay. That transition slaps. Nah, that's crazy. Hello? Oh, shoot. Okay. Yo, the background's awesome. This is dope as hell. This is a vibe. I like the use of area triggers as well. That's a vibe. That is 100%. That is a vibe. Yeah, that is a vibe. I'll probably end up looking back at it and probably beating it at some point. Like, I just don't have any rated levels because I just don't finish any levels, and they look so weird. Let's see, But that is... Yeah, glad you liked it. I did like it. That ball transition was, like, fire. Wall by Good Kid Band. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know Good Kid Band. You have to finish this one. Yeah. Insane Demon. Ooh, I like Insane Demon. Insane Demons are fun. Okay, let's see. 127016778. 127016778. Oh, look at that. Samsung refrigerator. This is gonna be probably like the best layout I've ever seen. Okay. Insane Demon. Okay. Either this is not an Insane Demon or I'm trash. Okay, that green orb is a little bit weird, but... Is that a buffer? That can be a buffer. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I like the telegraphing in that part. That's definitely a plus. Beginning's very difficult, though. Okay, okay. That is a good layout. The beginning is very difficult compared to the rest of the level. I do like the way you telegraph the back and forth part. I would say just maybe make the telegraphing a little bit better, but that might come with, like, if you ever decorate it. Let's see. Otherwise, I do like the level. I think it's very good. The structuring well complements it. And I think overall it has a very nice charm to it. I'd just say the telegraphing for the part where you go back and forth, that could be done a little bit better, and also just nerf the beginning a tad bit. Otherwise, I have no complaints at all. It's a good project, and I think if you were to decorate it and whatnot, it'd be a very good level to go up on the servers. Check one thing real quick, yeah. I didn't mean to select that object. There we go. Let's see. Let's take this. Let's unlink it. Let's get rid of all the useless. Ah, no. Oop. There we go. Excuse me. These need to be on 2 then. Oh, I forget. Orbs need this special little particle trigger that I made that I think is very cool and very awesome, very swag. That makes it look very nice. I wonder, maybe I can tint them to the actual color of the orb. I don't know if that would be a good idea because of the way that they're set up, but I really like the way I made that particle trigger, so I made it a part of the foreground and a part of the orb deco because I needed that at some point. This needs to be dealt with. Boop, there we go. Add a gradient background. I mean, I could add a gradient background, but I kind of want to keep it black so that way I have the rest of the contrast for the level, because if you look, let's see, let's go to layer. Hello, select the object. There's these that do make up the background. They're all blending, so they mix together, and they make this very subtle background. They make a very subtle background effect. Yeah, I don't need a gradient. I don't need to use many gradients right now. Whenever I get to other parts in the level, that's when I'll probably start expanding out to more gradients. Let's see, let's take that. Let's get you. Copy and paste you right there. And then we'll take you again. This time, we will, oh my gosh. There we go, we'll take this, boom, boom. The saws are really simple. I can actually just, I can go in here and do it right now. So you take these objects, right? You just take these objects, the regular spinners, set the custom to whatever you want it to be, like custom movement. And then you can just copy and paste them, and you just use the warp trigger. And it makes these weird, like, little effects, and then you can rotate them as well. So it makes, like, these weird stuff, and then you can always just copy and paste it and rotate it, and bang. Really simple. It only takes, like, maybe 5 objects if you really want it to work. And then what I did is I just set all these to a different HSV value and put them all on blending. They should be on blending, right? Yeah, they're on blending. So Take that. There we go. I like that. Suck at deco. Ah, I'm pretty okay at it too. Not gonna lie. Deco is definitely not my strong suit. I'm very good with gameplay. That's what I've noticed. I'm very good with gameplay, but I lack in decorations. So I figured I'd try and, like, you know, start decorating levels and whatnot, so that I can become an all-round, like, good creator, I guess, if you want to call it that. Let's see here. Like, all of these objects right now are relying on a chroma effect, like an RGB effect that I made. So whenever I start, like, expanding out of that, like, I think what I'm going to do for the next part, because the next part I already decided it's going to be like a ship part. And I think I'm going to start experimenting with more area triggers in that aspect. There we go. I think I'm going to start experimenting with, like, area triggers and those types of things. Let's just... I'm getting lazy. I'm just going to be lazy real quick. Bang. Actually, that... I'm not gonna lie, I really like that. I really like that. I don't know what I did, but something's just clicking, and I'm starting to like this, how it's coming together a lot, which is really good, because I need that kind of motivation. Let's take you. Flip you over here this time, and let's, flip the script a little bit. Get rid of you guys. Boom. It's actually... Since you are on 3 in the outside right there. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Let's take these, put them on group 1. Let's just take all of these and put them on group 1. I don't even care. Go to layer 1. Copy and paste this over here. Boom. What if I, like, mix and match a little bit? Like, if I did that. It's coming together. It's coming together. Okay, good. If I just, like, knock the HSV around a little bit. Made an optical illusion? Let's freaking go. Optical illusions are so fun to play with. I love optical illusions. Is 60 FPS too much for a low mid-tier extreme? 60 FPS frame perfect. Too much for a low tier extreme. So whenever you start playing extremes and start beating them, like whenever you start beating easy extremes, you start to understand the threshold of difficulty that separates extremes themselves. And I think frame perfects are really only meant to be for like higher end levels, to be honest, because frame perfects, like, a lot of list demons don't have frame perfects. Well, they do. Like, with easy extremes, you have to make the timings very lenient while making them also difficult. Like, this is supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be an easy extreme. is that freaking gradient? There you are. Why does it move like that? Hello? Exponential out, I guess. That works better. Yep, okay, that works. Bloodbath's hardest part only has 4 frames. Maybe it does. Maybe Bloodbath does have a 4 frame. But you also have to understand, like, that level is old as hell, so they didn't really understand difficulty thresholds at the time. I'm starting to really like how this is coming together just by doing random shit. What's better, a blue orb with gravity portal or black orb? I like blue orbs personally, because, like, you can switch your gravity, you can play with it in so many different ways, especially if it is a blue orb and a green portal. Then you can play with it in so many different ways. There's so many ways you can interact with it, so it gets people's brains moving, you know what I mean? Because they're like, oh, well, I can interact with it like this. But what happens if I do it like this? Oh, that's the wrong way. I guess I have to interact and da-da-da-da-da-da, etc., etc. They get the point. I like making people think. Could I take this and just copy paste it over? Possibly. I possibly can. Maybe. Aw, I'm gonna have to. Dang. Okay. Your hardest is an easy demon? Holy crap, okay. My hardest is Black Blizzard as of right now. Bloodbath has frame perfects? Maybe it does. I'm not sure. I do not know whether Bloodbath has frame perfects or not. And you gotta understand that I fluked the level. So, like, my fluke was from 61. So I had, like, no way. I can do something with this spike right here. I can come back here. Yeah! We're bringing you back, baby. Let's see. Boop. Copy paste build helper. Alright. I have an idea. 29 is going to move x negative 30 and y 0. There we go. Oh god, okay, that doesn't do much. Oh, there's 1 frame perfect in Michigan? Huh. I'll have to look at that. Is that even possible? I don't know. Do you just build now, or are you looking at other levels too? Oh my god, stop. Fucking alarm. No, I am looking at other levels to beat. Right now, I am... Or, like... Hold on. If you're asking whether I'm like doing level requests as well, I can. But right now, I'm just building to build, but my main focus is beating hard levels. So right now, let's see. Right now, my plan is to beat Berserk, and then Bootiti 3, and then another new hardest, which is going to be The Moon Below by Onville. That's really fucking hard. Hold on. That's gonna suck. You know what? Maybe instead of that, maybe you can just move. Oh, there we go. Okay, so x negative 30 wide, negative 30. There we go. What's your hardest right now? My hardest is Black Blizzard. I beat that a few days ago. Why does it move like that? Hello? On stream? No, it wasn't on stream, actually. Because I was in and out of the hospital so frequently that I wasn't able to stream because I was just feeling awful. And so I just played it offline for a little while, and I beat it. I do have a video on it, though. If you look on my channel, it's my most recent video. Your friend's hardest is Blade of Justice, and they're currently going for Black Blizzard. Well, good luck to your friend, because Black Blizzard is insane. I beat Blade of Justice, too. Oh, yeah, I did. I did beat Blade of Justice. That one was really, really difficult as well. Oh, my gosh. Where did my... GG, thank you. Yeah, Black Blizzard was definitely more of a mental battle than it was much anything else because I was just so sick that it put me in such a terrible spot. Like, it put me in a very terrible mental state. This doesn't look right. Oh my god. X negative 20, Y negative 10, bro. Select the move trigger. Oh my god, How far do I need to go? 1, 2, 3. Negative 30. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to get rid of these two spikes and I'm going to scale this down a lot. Like, let's see. shoot. Oh, Zeronium's streaming AOD again. Zeronium is 98% and 9 to 100 on Abyss of Darkness. And I just can't help but find that so devastating, yet so funny. Alright, let's see if that works. It does, but it does work, but they're separated, and I don't like that. So what we need to do... Like, why does it look like that? Hello? There's that. Fixed that guy. I don't know why scaling that down like broke everything. Oh my god, what the fuck? I feel like it's just a visual bug sometimes. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. Is this just a visual bug? Okay, thank god I fixed it. No, I fucking didn't, but... It works. What's up, Phasers? What's going on? Okay, let's see. Let's go to editor layer 10. Let's take you. Bro, I got to the final boss in Silk Song. The final boss, like the actual final boss in Act 3. And I have 60 hours of playtime. It is such a big game. It is ridiculous. Like 60 hours of playtime. He died at 93 on electrodynamics. Oh no. Go. You got it. 93 on electrodynamics. I swear to god I know exactly where that is, but I just can't put my finger on it. I know it not electrodynamics kind of sucks anyways. And people who say I'm wrong are objectively just trash. Because I am the end all be all. The start of the last ship, yeah. Almost done with this first part, and I have, oh my god, 4,000 objects. Holy crap. That's not bad, actually, compared to, like, some other levels where they use, like, 80,000 objects in, like, 30 seconds of gameplay. Like, I know Flame Wall has, like, 400,000 objects, but, I mean, it's, what is it, 7 minutes long, so... You can't blame it that much. okay, so it's the last Rob Top level that isn't a demon for you. That would make sense, yeah. Where did my corner blocks go? Hello? .30 FPS frame perfect? Okay, 30 FPS isn't bad. That's a pretty decent window of time. Let's see. I don't think it's a 2 frame on 60 just because I don't think it's a 2 frame on 60. I don't know how the physics work with Geometry Dash to calculate like frame perfects on other refresh rates, but I don't think that's a 2 frame on 60. If it is, then, you know, prove me wrong, obviously, because I don't know that much. But from my logic, I don't think it's a 2 frame. I think it's like more like a 30 frame. Do that. 4 frame on 60, we should be good, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not gonna be terrible. Let's see, let's actually just take this. And, oh, shoot. Oh my god. Get that out of here. Okay, now bring your dumb ass back in here. There we go. Four frame is easy as hell, okay. Nerfed triple spike in 0.5 speed. Oh, okay. There we go. This is not that bad. .76 on Jawbreaker is probably harder than any easy demon that I'd see. Cause the wave is just so weird. Like, hold on. I want to try an attempt at Jawbreaker. I already beat it. was doing. Hold on. I need a redo. Because that beginning, I don't remember anything about the wave. Okay, I'm just trash apparently. You can go for an insane as long as you learn one, but that could be your ego talking. Oh, hit the blue orb late. It's more satisfying. Fair enough. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Link those together. Boom. Are you using Crystal River? No, I'm not using Crystal River. I'm using... I mean, the actual song itself isn't. What can I say? The song name is weird. It only says loop just because Zorbrax used some weird ass font. But the song is called Not Sure What Is Real. I might be able to spin up a level request stream later. That would be fun. I'll have to make like a Google form or something and just make like a level request stream. I could spin one up later. I might take a break for now. Make a thumbnail. Like, I'll finish this part off. I'll take a break. Go do some other stuff. And then I'll probably come back later today and do like a level request stream. That would be fun. Use 500 shut up ball clicks. Oh my god. Let's go. One man is long PP. But he has 500 PPs. What? The stupid German man layout from Collie. it gets me every single time. It's so fucking funny. I was walking. Yeah, I like to do the walk with my legs. And I see these two men. I think they are Phobos. Your username hasn't updated since you played Fortnite? Oh my god. I don't even play Fortnite. That's the funny thing. I have it on my PC. Like, I have Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Rocket League on my PC. I just never downloaded them. What do you mean? I just never downloaded? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. I just never played them. My god, I'm slow. What the hell? I think I could just copy paste this. Bloop. Yeah, look at that. Why are you so quiet now? What do you mean? Why am I so quiet now? I don't think I'm quiet. I don't think I'm being quiet right now. In fact, I would like to argue the opposite. I'm being very loud. Ah. That was so cringy. What the fuck? Okay, I need to shut up. Maybe it's your playback thing. I know one person had their stream muted. I mean, it'd be neat if you do decoration. If you do decoration, like, if I'm gonna make it a collab, then I'd be very picky about who I collab with, just because I need the parts to mesh together well, you know what I mean? I think for now, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna take a break for a little while. And then I'm gonna come back later today, and I'm going to spin up a level request stream because I think that would be a good idea. So yeah, collab with me, trust. Hit me up on Discord. Sneak peek of your level. When? Probably in like the next couple hours. I'm just gonna take a break for a little bit. I'd say I'm gonna aim for around 3:15 Eastern time. So I don't know what time zone that is for you, but in about, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, I will see you later. You're in Central. Okay, so about 2:15.